Hey everyone, settle in, because I've got a story that'll make you laugh, shake your head, and maybe even cheer a lit lights the tale of my backyard shed, a nosy neighbor, and her sister who thought she was the queen of suburbia. I'm Marcus Tate, just a regular guy living on Maple Grove Lane in the quiet little town of Willow Creek, Virginia, where folks usually mind their own business usually. My life's simple. I love my coffee strong, my jazz soft, and my backyard. That's my sanctuary, a slice of calm with a koi pond, blooming roses, and a sturdy shed where I keep my tools good ones, like my hand-forged pruning shears, not cheap stuff. But one spring morning, that piece got shattered, and it all started with a woman I'll call Shed Stalker Sally. Picture this. It's a Saturday, sun's out, birds are singing like they're in a Pixar flick, and I'm ready to install a new solar fountain for my koi. I step onto my patio, and something's off me. Shed door's ajar. I know I locked it last night after putting away my new tiller. My stomach twists. A break-in? In Willow Creek? Nah, but still. I creep over, peek inside, and my heart sinks. Me pruning shears, a gift from my dad, are gone. My hedge trimmer? Missing too. Then I hear it. The whir of my trimmer, coming from the other side of the fence. Sally Grayson's yard. Sally's in her late 60s, always in those loud floral blouses and a floppy hat that looks like it survived a lawnmower. She's the kind of neighbor who waves, but always has a gripe: kids too loud, cars parked wrong, you name it. I've heard her mutter about certain folks not fitting in, and yeah, as a black guy in a mostly white suburb, I know what that means. But I keep it civil. Not today, though. I march to the fence, take a deep breath, and call out, "Sally, is that my hedge trimmer you're using?" The whirring stops. Silence. Then her voice, all sharp and sassy. "Marcus, I'm just borrowing it. Your shed was wide open, practically begging for it." I'm fuming, but keep it cool. "Sally, you went into my locked shed, took my stuff without asking. That's stealing, not borrowing." She gasped like I slapped her. "How dare you accuse me? I'm keeping this street beautiful. I'm done." I storm back, slam the shed door, and snap on a heavy-duty padlock. Click. That sound felt good. But Sally? She loses it. She's at the fence now, hat flopping, screaming, "Marcus Tate, open that shed right now, you hear me? I need those shears for my roses." I cross my arms, staring her down. "My shears stay locked, Sally. By your own." Her face goes red, and then "No, man," she says it. "You open that shed like a good boy, Marcus, and we'll forget this nonsense." Good boy. The words hit like a punch. I step closer, voice low. "Sally, you steal my stuff, insult me with that racist garbage, and now you're demanding? Get off my property line." Her eyes narrow. "You'll regret this, Marcus. I'm calling the cops." She yanks out her phone, jabbing at it like it's my face. I just stand there, arms still crossed, watching her Oscar-worthy meltdown. Part of me wants to laugh, but deep down, I'm bracing for trouble. I'm a black man. She's a white woman crying wolf, and we all know how this can go. Sirens wail within minutes. Two cruisers pull up, lights flashing. Neighbors peek out, curtains twitching. Officers Daniels and Carter step out, and Sally's already in tears, pointing at me. "He threatened me, officers. I just borrowed some tools, and he lunged at me, calling me awful names." My jaw drops. Lunged? I haven't moved. I tell the cops my side. Sally broke into my shed, stole my tools, threw racist insults, and flipped out when I locked her out. I point to the padlock. "Does that look like a shed left open?" Sally shrieks. "He's lying. He locked it to hide his attack." Officer Daniels, all stern mustache, cuts in. "Sir, you'll need to come to the station for a statement." My heart sinks. Am I under arrest? "Just detained," he says, but it feels like a trap. As they lead me to the cruiser, Sally smirks. "Make sure you get him for assault, officers." At the station, it's hours of questions dripping with doubt. "So, you're saying this elderly lady picked your lock, took your tools, and you did nothing?" I'm calm but boiling inside. "She admitted it, officer." And that good boy line? That's not neighborly chat. They take my prints, my photo like I'm the criminal. When they finally let me go, I got home to a letter taped to my door, not from the cops, but from a law firm, accusing me of harassment, emotional distress, and get these a scheme to steal Sally's house. They're suing for my home, my savings, even my shed. I'm stunned. This isn't about tools, Anna Marie. It's personal, and it's ugly. I don't panic. First, I order a top-notch security system cameras everywhere. 4K, night vision, the works. If Sally sneezes near my fence, I'll have it on tape. Second, I called a lawyer, Lena Brooks, a friend's recommendation. Lena's a no-nonsense black woman, sharp as a tack. I lay it all out: the theft, the racist jab, the lawsuit. She nods, scribbling notes. Marcus, this is textbook entitlement with a side of prejudice. Sally's weaponizing the system, but we'll flip the script. Document everything. So I do. My cameras catch Sally tossing rotten carrots over the fence onto my lawn, muttering threats like, "Some people think they own this place." She glares from her window for hours, creepy as hell. I edit the footage into a tight video, call it Project Backyard Justice Dates. Timestamps. No commentary, just Sally being Sally. Lena sends a letter to Sally's lawyers, shredding their claims and hinting at a countersuit for defamation and harassment. Sally doubles down, filing a formal suit: assault, distress, even claiming I tricked her into taking my tools to frame her. Lena laughs. She wants your shed now? That's bold. We hit back hard, countersuing for slander, malicious prosecution, and emotional distress from her racist campaign. Lena's got a wild idea. We demand Sally take a racial sensitivity course and do 100 hours at a community tool library. Poetic, right? Discovery's a goldmine. Sally's deposition is a train wreck. Claims I looked at her with hateful eyes, then says good boy is just like calling a dog good girl. Her lawyers wince. My video seals it. Sally's lies unravel in glorious HD. The neighborhood's buzzing now. At the Willow Creek picnic, Sally tries to paint me as a menace, but Mrs. Jenkins, a sweet older lady from across the street, calls her out. Sally, I saw you chuck those veggies over Marcus's fiancé was inside. Little Tommy Lee adds. She yells mean stuff at Mr. Marcus. Sally storms off, her ambrosia salad untouched. Her lawyers, spooked by the video and her public flops, push for a settlement. Lena's terms are brutal. Sally apologizes in the community newsletter, pays my legal fees, takes the course, does the tool library hours, and gets a restraining order. They cave. Sally's apology is stiff but public, and soon, I see her climbing into a tool co-op van, looking miserable. I grin, picturing her sorting screwdrivers under a tough ex-Marine's glare. Just when I think it's over, enter Clara Hensley, Sally's older sister, all steely gray hair and silk scarves, like a librarian who moonlights as a spy. Clara shows up, claiming she's here to support Sally. One morning, she corners me at my mailbox. Mr. Tate, I'm Clara Hensley. You've caused my sister quite a bit of trouble. I'm calm. Clara, your sister stole from me and tried to sue me for my house. Trouble's on her. She sniffs. Beatrice says you're manipulative, skilled with technology. The way she says it, you'd think I'm hacking the Pentagon. Clara's not loud like Salish sneaky, snapping photos of my roses, my car, even my compost bin, muttering about neighborhood standards. She files complaints with the city about my oak tree, my shed's historical inaccuracy. It's a Home Depot special, for crying out loud. Lena sighs. Another one? Keep those cameras rolling. Clara's big move? A drone. Yeah, a buzzing little spy copter, hovering over my koi pond, peeking into my windows. I'm meditating one day when it zooms in, camera blinking. I stare it down, point to my security cam, and it wobbles off like a scared bug. I edit a new video: Project Backyard Justice 2. Clara's drone stunts, her tripping over Sally's weeds, her rants about my gaudy fountain. At the neighborhood cleanup, her drone buzzes the crowd, zeroing in on me. Tommy Lee yells, "It's Mrs. Hensley's spy copter." Everyone laughs. Then a gust of wind smacks it into a maple crunch. It crashes, a pathetic heap. Clara runs up, red-faced. That's my property. I hold up the wreckage. And it was trespassing, Clara. Maybe stick to scrapbooking. The crowd snickers. She's done. Days later, Sally, looking defeated, hands me a box with the drone's remains, $200, and Clara's apology note stiff as her scarves. Clara's gone, back to her town, saying Willow Creek's uncongenial. I donate the cash to the tool co-op in her name. Peace returns. My shed's locked tight. My koi swim happily. And Sally? She's weeding the community garden, maybe even humming. Clara's drone fiasco and Sally's tool sorting stint? Pure karma, served with a side of laughs. So what do you think? Was Sally just a grumpy old lady who got carried away? Or was there something darker driving her? And Clara misguided loyalty? Or another bully with a fancier playbook? Drop a comment. Share your stories. Have you ever dealt with a neighbor like this? Hit that like button if your team shed, and subscribe for more real-life tales. Let's keep the convo going. See you in the comments.